Morning, class. Nice, 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 nice. So are you ready for a nice, wonderful lecture? Remember, whenever I say grammar मतलब तुम लोग एक ऑपरेशन कर रहे हैं. क्या कर रहे हैं? ऑपरेशन. ऑपरेशन किसका ऑपरेशन? सेंटेंस का ऑपरेशन. You are operating a sentence. You are going to cut and chop and cut and see what each and every aspect, each and everything in a sentence. We are going to find out, pick it out and say, अरे इसका नाम क्या है? इसका नाम क्या है? This is what we do in grammar. Okay, so don't think grammar बाप रे इतना difficult है. Only one problem. Only one problem. You know what is the problem? बड़ा बड़ा नाम आता है. A simple idea. The meaning is very simple, but the name is so big. Okay, so I call it high fundu words, big funda words. But matlab kya hai? Very simple. Okay, so still that's a challenge. Okay, so we are going to learn the foreign language, big words, but we are going to learn grammar through it all. Okay, so are all of you ready? Okay, you don't know how to say ready, right? When I say are all of you ready, you should say, oh, yes. Come on, let me see. Okay, so are all of you ready? Come on, do it. Do it, do it. Oh, yes. Yes. So that's nice. Look at them. All of you are ready. Let me see once again. Are you all ready? Oh, yes. Okay, yes, you all are ready for grammar. That's great. So let me share my screen. Just a minute. Okay. Yes, so we have English grammar, and today what we're going to learn is punctuation. Again, remember in grammar, bade naam, big names, high fundo names will be used, but the meaning is very simple. Simple meaning, but naam bahut bada. Correct. Okay, so we have high fundo words, but remember the words, the meaning of them are very simple. That's punctuation. Today we're going to learn more about punctuation. Let's try to understand what is punctuation with the examples that we're going to learn. Okay, so first and foremost, I want you to see these three sentences. Okay. She ate all the apples. She ate all the apples. She ate all the apples. Can you see there is no difference in the three sentences? She. Sab mein hai. Ate. All. The. Apples. But there's only one thing which is the difference. You know what is the difference? लास्ट में जो मार्क्स है वो सब डिफरेंट है. Now these marks help you to say the sentence in a particular way. This is mostly used when you are reading something. So when I read this sentence and I see a full stop, you know how I will say it? Look at my expression, how I'll say, she ate all the apples. I will simply say a sentence. Now, when I say the second sentence, and I will see that what? There's an exclamation mark. There's a mark over there. How I will say it? With all excitement. She ate all the apples. Oh, excitement. She ate all the apples. Right? So now, when I have that, okay, when I say it like that, she ate all the apples. That's what the exclamation mark is telling me. This is how you're supposed to say the sentence. Next, that mark over there is telling me to say the sentence like this. She ate all the apples. उसने सब apples खाया? Question mark. Did you see how these marks, all the words are exactly the same, but when these marks come at the end of a sentence, I have to say the sentence in a different or a particular way. This is the thing that is called, those marks are called punctuation mark, and they help you in reading a sentence. Clear? All these marks help you read the sentence. How to read it, it helps you with that. Okay, so those are your punctuation marks. Let's try to understand these three first, then we'll understand the remaining later. Okay, so the first one is full stop. This comes to mark the end of a sentence. All right, this is very easy. You use it all the time. Whenever I take a full stop at the end, my school is at Kadki. मैंने रुक लिया, तो I will use a full stop. Okay, it's a long pause. It's not a short pause. My school is at Kadki. Always the next sentence will have a different meaning, a different topic altogether to say. So I use this full stop at the end of every sentence. You all know this, right? हाँ, सबको पता है. Full stop तो सब जगह लिखते हैं, सब लोग लिखते हैं, right? Okay. So the dog barks loudly. Again, I completed my sentence and I put one full stop there. Clear? Okay. So girls, there'll be a little disturbance for you because over here the girls are going on coming and I have to go on admit them. So that can be seen on your screen, okay, as a shadow kind of. So please bear with that because the girls are going on coming. I have to keep on adding them, okay? So don't worry about anything else, okay? Next. Second, when the full stop will come to mark an abbreviation. What is an abbreviation? हाँ, a short form. Again, बड़ा नाम. Abbreviation का मतलब क्या है? Short form. Short form. Now, this is what Dr. Rekha S. Phatak. Now, what is the abbreviations? I have used two abbreviations here. I've used the short form of doctor and I've used the short form of Satish. That is S. Satish के बदले S लिखा, doctor के बदले DR लिखा. DOCTOR नहीं लिखा, DR लिखा. Correct? Now, whenever you complete an abbreviation, you will put a full stop. So doctor ke baad will come one full stop. Rekha S. Satish. Satish, you will put S. You've taken only an abbreviation, just the S. So you will put a full stop, then Phatak. Clear? This is the common one. What about the remaining ones? I hope you have seen full stops in many other places. Okay. For example, EVS, yeah, environmental studies. It's a big word. We've taken the abbreviation as EVS. Where do you put a full stop here? Yeah, after E, after V, and after S. Okay, so you understood. Where else can we use these abbreviations? Okay, for example, EG. You take it, you say example, IE, and ETC. This is how you write it. But let me tell you that all these three ways of writing is wrong. This is not how you write it. How do you write it? How do you write EG? EG, you should write it as E dot G dot. Clear? Now, why you will say for example now? So F for E आना चाहिए. Why E and G is coming? Because this word is taken from Latin, which means exempli gratia. Exempli gratia means E and G. There's where the E and G is coming from. Understood? Not F and E. This is not an English language. It's exempli gratia taken from Latin. All right, so that's why E and G. Then next, what about IE? Yeah, I full stop E full stop. Clear? I dot E dot I dot E dot. So now what's the meaning of this? This means that is. But do we take it exactly as that is? Matlab that is lega to T and I आना चाहिए, right? But it is I and E, which means in Latin it means it est. Now that's why we've taken I and E from id est. Understood? That's the meaning of that is. Clear? So that's where your origins are. That's again a Latin word. Again, etc. Now you always put a list and then at the end you will say etc. Soap, mark, sanitizer, etc. When you don't have any other thing coming in your mind, you always put etc. Right? Now, what is the meaning of this? Where does etc. occur? Etc. means and so on. Correct? This is how you write etc. with the full stops, and the meaning is etc. This is the word actually. Okay? Keep that in mind. These are general knowledge that you need to know very, very, very well. Etc. That means and so on. Clear? So I hope you've understood full stop. Full stop was very easy because it's very easy. You always use full stops, right? Everywhere. So that's nice. Next, at the end of the sentence, wala hai is a question mark. Now, this will come at the end of a question. Full stop will come at the end of a sentence, a simple sentence. But whenever it's a question, you have to use a question mark. Where are you going? Question mark. Right? Okay. Next, another question. In your question paper, you have lot of questions, right? So all those questions are coming with the question mark. Who was Shivaji Maharaj? Question mark. Now, I want to tell you one more thing. You have also done give reasons, right? Give reasons. Remember, give reason is not a question. Huh? Give reason is a sentence. You have to explain why that sentence happened. It is always a sentence. That's why there'll be only a full stop at the end of a give reason. There'll be no question. Remember that. In your question and answers, you will have a lot of questions. And so at the end, you'll have a question mark also. Okay, so that's very easy. You understand, you know that very well. Now, exclamation mark comes after an interjection. What's an interjection? Ouch! Ew! Yippee! Oh no! Okay, all those words that you use. Ew! Ugh, yucky! Yummy! All these words that you use which express an emotion. Okay, it by itself tells you whether you're happy or sad or anything. So that expression, okay, is an interjection. So after ouch, ouch will come the exclamation mark. Always after an interjection, you will get an exclamation mark. And can you see M I've written, put it in red color? Why? Because M will always be capital, or whichever letter is coming after the exclamation will have a capital letter. Do not forget, this is very, very, very important. Now, when I'm saying my leg hurts, how am I saying it? I'm just telling it to you. I'm not exclaiming, I'm not giving my leg hurts. I'm not saying it like that. Simply I'm saying, ouch, my leg hurts. मेरा leg dukh raha hai. I'm just telling it. That's why there's a full stop there. But exclamation marks also come after a sentence that's expressing emotion. So for example, I can have it like this. Wow! Wow is an interjection. I will have an interjection over there, correct? Now the next sentence I'm saying, I'm also expressing like this. What a beautiful dress. Again, there's emotion in my sentence. I'm exclaiming, what a beautiful dress. And that's where I'll be using my interjection again. Understood? Okay, so depending on how we say the word, okay, actually, you should see the exclamation mark and read the sentence accordingly. So when you see what a beautiful dress, you should not say, what a beautiful dress, bus. Should be like, what a beautiful dress. You know, the tone, everything changes whenever you see these quotation marks, right? So remember, exclamation marks come first and foremost before an interjection, okay? That is ouch, wee, oak, ooh, ah, ooh, and all those words, okay? That's where that interjection mark comes. And whenever the sentence is showing some great emotion, that time you can use it. Remember, this is not a question, huh? What a beautiful dress. Question hai? Nahi. Simple excitement it is. Okay. Next. Quotation marks. This is very interesting. Now, this is to enclose the exact words of a speaker. Now, for example, whatever I'm saying, you will put it in quotation marks. Whatever I'm saying. Now, for example, I'm your teacher. I'm saying, keep quiet. I'm saying, keep quiet. Okay, I'll say, you are good girls. I'm going to say, you are good girls. So you have to write this down. You want to write what the teacher said. So how will you write down? My teacher said, what did I say? You are good girls. Did I say my teacher said? I'm saying my teacher said you are good girls. No. You are writing it down saying, teacher ne bola. Kya bola? You are good girls. So only that you are good girls will come inside the quotation marks. For example, now over here, okay, my dad said, put on your shoes. What did dad say? Did dad say my dad said? Daddy said that? No. Daddy only said, put on your shoes. So this entire thing that he said, उसने जो भी बात किया, will come in quotation marks. Okay, let's put that 66 and 99. I'll call it like this. It's called 66. Can you see 66 and 99? Start with 66 and end up with 99. Okay, so right, that's how we see. Stop scribbling. Who is this who scribbled? Okay, stop doing that, girls. Don't scribble on the screen. Now, my dad said, "Put on your shoes." So those words, "put on your shoes," came in what? Quotation marks. Okay. Next, "Give me some milk," said the baby. Baby said what? Give me some milk. Whatever the baby said, we put it in quotation marks like this: 66 and 99. All right. So that's where Sanskruti, can you stop doing this? I know who is doing it, okay? All right. That's on a serious note. Please understand. Now, so and one more thing is, whenever you say what the person has said, you will use a capital letter at the start. Can you see P is capital over here? Uh-huh. And can you see the second sentence? That is G, which is again capital. Okay. Remember this very well when you use quotation marks. Let's go to the next one. Comma. To indicate a pause. Now, this pause means a chota pause, not like the big pause where there was a full stop, right? Not that big pause. It's a small pause. So when I say, just imagine I'm saying this sentence. How will I say this sentence? I'll say it like this. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents. Can you see I'm pausing for a while? First of all, I'd like to thank my parents. There I'll put my comma. Remember, girls, remember. Don't put comma wherever you want to put comma. I'm pausing everywhere, so I'll put everywhere. Don't say that. Huh? Think twice before you put a comma. Only when you are really pausing, when you're saying it, you should put a comma. Okay. So, for example, when I saw the bird, I remembered its name. Can you see there's a pause after bird? When I saw the bird, you're stopping. There will the comma come. Clear? Then the next one. Suddenly, dark clouds fill the sky. Suddenly, comma. Dark clouds fill the sky. You saw how we are having a tiny little pause there. And catching that tiny little pause, we put a comma. Next, where and all do we use a comma? That is to separate a series of words in a sentence. This is a very important place where we use a comma. That is when a series, matlab, a list of things are given to you. For example, what are the lists given to you over here? A pen, a pencil, an eraser, a ruler, correct? Now, all these are a list, right? A list of things. Now, to separate them, you will always use a comma. So, I bought a pen, comma, a pencil, comma, an eraser, comma, and a ruler. Now you'll say, oh, no, ma'am, we shouldn't use comma after, before, an and. Remember, this comma we should use. We do use this comma only. Keep your ears open right now. Keep your ears open. We should use a comma before an and only if there is a list. Now remember, this comma सिंपल कॉमा नहीं है, ठीक है? ये कॉमा जो आता है ना एंड के पहले, उसको एक नाम भी है, स्पेशल नेम इज गिवन. नो, व्हाट इज दैट नेम? इट्स नेम इज ऑक्सफोर्ड कॉमा, or it's also called as Harvard comma. Wow, cool, right? It's got a different name whenever it comes in front of and. But But remember, in the second sentence, look over here carefully in the second sentence. I bought a pen and a pencil. If you put a comma in front of this and, your sentence is totally wrong. Clear? Remember, the comma before an and will come only if there is a list of things. बहुत सारा things है, उसके बाद वो end में जब and आएगा तभी एक comma आएगा, but not before any other and, because and is naturally joining two things. You are naturally taking a pause at that point, but so before an and, you will never ever put a comma. Clear? Only if there's a list, you can put a comma. Next, comma comes before beginning and after end of quotation. Remember, okay, at the start, you will say whenever you have a quotation, that is, now the teacher said, come inside. It should not always be, this is not how we say, teacher said, come inside. No. Teacher said, there is always a little pause before that. And so remember, before the beginning of a quotation, or look at the second sentence, एक quotation हो गया और उसके बाद quotation के बाद also one comma can come. It is raining, shouted Anita. Okay, I think I missed one thing over here. It is raining. Because Anita, it is shouted by Anita, there has to be an exclamation mark. Shouted. Correct? Okay, so it is raining. If suppose Anita didn't shout, we can say it as Anita, it is raining, said Anita. Clear? But remember the comma will come after the quotation mark, okay, or before the quotation. This comma is very, 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 very important. Clear? Okay, let's try to understand now. I'll take one sentence. Let's see what all quotation mark we can give it to them. Okay, our team won the match. Our team won the match. This is a simple sentence, and so I will only use the one thing, that is full stop. Clear? Next question. Did we win the match? It's a kind of a question. I will not say it simply, did we win the match? I'll say it how? Did we win the match? Question mark. Naturally question mark aa jata hai. Did we win the match? Question mark. Then next sentence. Yippee! We won the match again. Again. So again, did you understand? There is another exclamation happening. Both the sentence are both the word as well as the sentence is showing expression, a great emotion. So yippee is an interjection. That's why we have the exclamation mark here. We won the match again. Wapas. And so again, emotion, great emotion. And so I will again put that exclamation mark. We won the match again. Next. This sentence says, the coach said our team won the match. The coach said, there is a gap, a small pause. So what will come in that pause? The coach said, comma, our team won the match. He's just saying it. So there'll be obviously a full stop. It's a simple sentence. Once you finish with the comma, you finish with the full stop. Now go to the next one. What did the coach say? This is the words of the coach. जो coach ने बोला मुंह से, क्या बोला मुंह से? Our team won the match. उसने बोला. That's why I'll put them in my quotation mark. That is 66 and 99. Quotation marks. Clear? Now let's take the second sentence and put that. Okay. Use it. Now see. The coach asked. He's asking. Did we win the match? It's a question. Yeah, and so how would we write that? Okay, the coach asked, comma, remember before a quotation always there'll be a comma, after the quotation again, comma. The coach asked, comma, did we win the match? Did we win the match? Question mark. And put that what the coach said. Did we win the match? Put that in your quotation marks. Clear? Next. Last sentence, let's try to understand this. Our team won the relay, the long jump, the hockey, and the race. See, there is a list. 1 minute if you see the list, you should know commas are going to come. But first, let's put the full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay, don't forget See, just because I am putting commas, that doesn't mean you should forget the full stop and other things. No, all of them matter. So see, even in the quotation mark, the comma is coming, so comma has to come. Just because I am only focusing on quotation mark, I will not put the comma. No, that's not right. All right. First, see what has to come at the end. That's why we did that first. End mein kya aayega? Is it a full stop? Is it a exclamation? Is it a question mark? Once that's understood, then you can continue with the remaining. Inside mein kya aata hai? Inside what I have to put? Which one I have to put? Our team won the relay, comma, the long jump, comma, and the hockey, comma, and the race. So this is again the special comma which is coming, the Oxford comma or the Harvard comma, right? But remember, whenever a simple and will come, you should not put a comma before that, okay? Only when there is a list. So come on. Okay, so all of you can see Barbie out there. I'm going to pick out, okay, or else what I'll do is I'll pick out someone, wait. Janvi Chavan, 5th A, Janvi Chavan. Unmute yourself, baby. Yes. Janvi Chavan, which one should I open? Which one? Which color? See, the borders have got different colors. Tell me fast. Fast.
Miss Blue.
Blue. Okay. Which is this question? Which is this expression? Which is this punctuation mark? Are. It is showing expression. It's showing emotion. Which is it? Let me see all the others. You just say it. I can see Sarakshi. I can see Revati. Very nice. I can see. Yes, I can see your faces.
Happy.
Very good. Lucina.
Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark.
Good. Okay, it's an exclamation mark. Very good.
Exclamation mark.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to pick out the next one. I'm going to remove yellow color Barbie. What is this?
Comma.
All of you, comma. Very good. Okay, I'm going to take another one out. Okay.
Comma.
Question
Miss Comma.
Question mark. Very good.
Question mark.
What about this? What are these
Question
called?
mark.
What are these called?
Double comma.
Inverted
Question
comma.
mark. Question mark.
Quotation mark.
Quotation comma.
Quotation mark.
Quotation mark.
Quotation mark. Okay. Let's go to the last one. What is this?
Full stop.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Excellent.
Full stop. Full
Very
stop.
nice. So my dear girls,
Full stop.
okay. So you
Full
have
stop.
all understood. That's very nice.